Okay, we're back. Well, I'm just gonna pee real quick. And I'll be right there. And maybe get like a little also caffeine, I think. Yeah, one sec. But Somi's here. Somi, do you want to hang out with everybody? She's looking at me like, I okay, also there's I don't know if you guys can hear like a fan in the back, but also like this ladder is there because I got another leak in my room. But they fixed it already. They're just trying to fan it out so that it doesn't ruin the floorboards. Yeah. Hi, I'm good. I for the next OTV pop song. I don't know about that. You can hear it just a little? Okay, nice. As long as it's not too crazy, I did have to put up a noise gate. I don't know. But shit is kind of chaotic. There's this stuff, there's still my Pop Mart stuff that I got for my birthday, so I have like a lot of things in my room that I don't like because it's starting to feel a little cluttered. But you know, it is what it is. And my suitcase is still not unpacked from everything because I've been feeling so tired. I've been tired every day, but why? Why? I don't know. And then I have a lot of recordings this week, so I think I'm gonna be extra tired again. Oh, I didn't realize there's no music. Okay. Ooh, maybe daisies. Okay, yeah. I have a lot of shoots this week. The pod, some Halloween stuff. Well, not really. There's only like one Halloween party that I know of. Yeah, that's about it. Mark, thank you so much for 6 months. Welcome back. Thank you. I know. I tried making scallion pancakes for Scar the other day, and then I just need to redo it. Because I can make them better this time. My feedback was, so I followed a recipe that I found on TikTok, and so this time I think I can add more scallions in there for extra flavor and more salt, and hopefully give it better texture too. Yeah, I think there are less Halloween parties. I thought there would be more because last year, I swear, I went to a Halloween party like every week, starting from the almost like the beginning of October. But this year, it kind of fell off a bit. But maybe everyone's tired. And you know what? I don't mind that because you're telling me I could party a little bit less. Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, maybe it's also not the time. Maybe it's not the party vibe time. Things have been crazy. Ethos, thank you so much for the 25 months, 6 months in advance. Thank you. I'm gonna go pee real fast. Somi's just right under the desk. Please make sure she's not doing any funny business. Talking to you, because you're a troublemaker. she's like, she left. I was outside the bathroom and then she was just waiting right there. I didn't do anything crazy for Halloween this year. I have no idea. I got like Goldilocks or some shit, so. I'll be so for real, there was not much effort in this year, and I think that's okay. It's not the time. I think, I don't know. Things have been really weird, so. I don't even know if weird is the right word. Yeah, my Monday is going good. I've been having a great time. Honestly, I've been like thoroughly enjoying time at home or like time that I spent in the Bay Area and then yeah. I know, I agree. Things in streaming have been so like negative and everything. Oh, honey. Oh, my little baby. My little baby. Mm-hmm. I know. How have you been keeping up with the drama? I feel like I wake up and then there's something new every day. But it's even sad to say that as if it's like nothing, you know? Cuz like the things are serious and they're like real issues and they're and that so it's not even like you know, another drama thing. Like it is drama, but it's like these happen, very real situations that happen to people. And so I have a lot of empathy for people that are the victims. I have a lot of I mean, you know, I've been through my fair share of stuff as well. And so like when I see that, I'm like, yeah, I see how a lot of things have like either been unsaid and like how they have to be said and all that kind of stuff too. Yeah. I'm good. How are you? I know. I am. I am. Oh. Oh. No. What game am I playing right now? I'm not playing any games right now. I just kind of want to like chat and catch up with people for a little bit. Because I feel like I haven't had like like I've done baking or I've done a little bit of sit down streams in some way, but like I feel like I never got a chance to like yap and catch up with you guys because the other time I would be baking or it would be or I did the stream in NorCal, so I just want to like hang out for a little bit. Like of course we're gonna do stuff because not gonna not do anything the whole stream, but like I just want like a little bit of a sit down talk and yeah. Have fun. If I do play games today, it would be I think League. But I don't even know if I'm playing games today. Myung just asked me a Valo, but I'm in like a super non-Valo mood. I got my necklace from China. Yeah. It's from a place called Blackhead. Play SC2. Yeah, I don't know. I know, I really like it. Laundry segment is meta. What is laundry segment? I know, it's like so many people love scallion pancakes, so I kind of want to try to make them. The vocal sesh was so good. She's a really good teacher. Yeah, I think she's a good teacher. I think she has a way with trying to like get that sound out of you and like hearing for things too. Thanks, sweet Matt. Thank you. I've been feeling very happy. Like decently happy, I would say. I think like as long as I get like time at home and I get to like hang out with people, I get kind of like the social part along with like recuperating like that and being productive, all of that all combined, like that makes me happy. Low-key, you guys picked a perfect time to take a break from the pod. Really? This would be a great time to talk about stuff on the pod. Well, yes and no. I actually don't really like talking about streamer stuff on the pod. Every time there's like streamer drama or streamer whatever on the pod, I think unless there's like stuff that is more relatable or like that we could talk on, then yes, but like not if it's just to like report drama. I know, we're filming for it soon. We're gonna film for it this week. It's not this, I have a leak. This is like the people, the apartment repair people's ladder. My Mandarin is not good. My pronunciation is not good, and my vocabulary is eh. Waiting for Michelle and Andy going to their house, them going to your house, and then Pico Park. Oh, that's right. It was so cute because we lived in the same apartment complex. I miss them. I saw Andy at like a music thing with, or a dab-in a bit ago, and then we got to like catch up for a really long time. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your vocal lesson earlier. Super proud of you. You did amazing. Thank you. Thanks, man. Please be a bit careful with the podcast stuff because people are crazy on the internet these days. Oh, I know. I mean, like, I don't, what am I gonna say that's controversial? You know? Sorry, I don't agree with abuse. Like, I don't agree with this, like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're not worried about you. All right. You're worried about my, potentially quite liable part of the podcast. That's so funny. My co-host. Oh my god. Oh, so funny. The Twitch follow is wild AF. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't know, man. I look at that shit. I want you guys to know, I am never on LSF. I like avoid that Reddit like it's the plague. I don't know. But recently, it's been popping up because of how much traction it's been getting. So I do look at the clips and stuff. Also, just to have like, can't be like totally ignorant on like what's happening, especially around me or like the people that I can be involved with or like people that I've met. So yeah, I do read up on the stuff because like I think it's important to also be aware and like know what's going on. I'm just really glad that people are at least like with the Emmy and Saeed situation, that like people are more, that they are very understanding on the victim side of things. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a great progress from what I've seen throughout the years. Even though I'm sure there are still gonna be these trolls or like the people who are so stupid and literally say the opposite of things. I've also seen like the terrible part of things. But yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm glad to see the immense amount of support that they're getting, but I also hope that I really hope that overwhelms the amount of like stupid shit that other people say otherwise. Yeah. Those are low-key the only two things I care about out of everything that's happened. Idos, thanks so much for the 16 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I think it's crazy how it took 8 months for it to blow up everywhere. Yeah, I completely feel that, like, sad that it took so long. But I'm glad that, like, it did like there's something in a way like done about it or said about it. I think it'd be sad if it just like happened and he was just sad the whole time and like it never got addressed or like he never got like support from it, because that's not okay. Maple Furry, thank you so much for 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, I just thought it was incredible to be able to say that like you, along the lines of like you should be embarrassed to say that you were sexually assaulted is absolutely insane thing to say. That makes me very upset. It makes me very upset to hear. Guy or girl or anybody for that matter, like, no way. That is so toxic and unjust and wrong. Yeah, I feel terrible for Emmy as well. That is not an easy thing to do. Nobody ever wants to put their private matters out there, especially after so long of trying to keep it private for certain reasons and stuff, and then you literally have to because you're crazy, your ex-boyfriend is threatening to do like to take you down with everything. Insane. Fucking insane. No, like nobody is ever gonna do that for because they want to. Oh, there definitely are, and I am not surprised. And seeing his response, I am also not surprised. It's just so utterly disappointing and wrong. I don't know. She's a warrior for it to go see. I know. It's not easy. 4 other people came forward about their experiences with him. Hey, and I bet there's infinitely more. So it reminds me of a situation where there's also many people that came out afterwards. And I'm not surprised. I just think what a non-surprising response is just how she threw clothes and stuffed animals at you. Oh my god. Oh my god, brother. Like, no way. Like, you could tell he was trying to, like, insert things that, like, would help his case or, like, make her look worse. An attempt to do that. And I'm just like, like, you're... Like, the lack of accountability is fucking crazy. And it bothers me, it upsets me so much when they just say, I was a terrible boyfriend, or I was yeah, it's as if that's like a blanket statement for all the terrible things, you know? Yeah, I was a terrible boyfriend, or I didn't treat her well, or whatever. Like, you say that like you're admitting it, but then you're also saying it so, yeah, like a blanket thing overall. Like, it doesn't sound. So I could mark myself safe from flying clothes. Yeah. Yeah, plushies are definitely the same level as punching holes in fucking walls. I know. Did you ever watch the T1 vs KOI games? Koi games? I think I did. I definitely watched. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. It's so insane to rationalize throwing plushies versus punching holes in the wall the same. To think of that threat of damaging somebody physically is what's bad there. I don't think, like, I say this literally as somebody who had like guys also do very violent acts. And this isn't playing guys. Like, guys and girls can be violent. It's just my experience. My ex-boyfriend punched a hole in the wall. My ex-boyfriend grabbed my laptop, tried to break it, grabbed my mouse, threw it against the fucking wall, broke it, scared the crap out of me. Like, I actually think I've also experienced them like ripping it on the freeway because they were mad. And I don't know why it's like such a common thing that we like. I'm not even shocked. I feel like so many girls and so many or people have like universally experienced this, which is crazy. And I really think that in a moment, if I were Emmy or in her position and like grabbing my stuffy and throwing it down is really not comparable to all that. I'm sorry, but it's just really not, because like when the difference in like a guy doing it feels so scary. I don't know how to describe to you the fear that was like that took over my body when I experienced all those things. When it feels like they have utter control and they're stronger, and when they're like in a state of rage where they are breaking things, like how do you know that you're not next in some way? And not only that, but they're breaking things like around you. They're doing things while you're in the car, literally. Like, it doesn't matter what they say. I don't care. Like, they just, you don't understand what you're doing. Sober. They're sober. They're doing this. They're not under any substance. They're not drinking. They are just angry. Sharded on the freeway. So, do you drink Monster 2 to lose a game of League? No. The reason... I don't know. It's so stupid. My ex grabbed my mouse and threw it because we were fighting, like, or we got into a fight. And then I remember this very vividly. I was just sitting in front of my computer, in front of my laptop, like at this little table in his basement downstairs. And I was just like not saying anything because I was mad at him. He's like sitting a bit away from me, and I just like have like New Girl or like some show that was just playing, and it was just playing on my laptop. And I wasn't he started saying something to me, and I just didn't reply to him because I'm mad. So I'm just like nonverbal, just like grabs my mouse, throws it against the wall. It's like a Logitech wireless mouse that a lot of students had. I don't know. It's just you don't know how to act in those moments because they don't normally happen. So you stay with them, or you don't say anything, or you do and you say that's not okay, and then they're like, okay, I'm sorry, and like all that, and it's like then they do the same shit in a different form, or they still do it again. Yeah. Oh no, it's and like the way he's talking and the things that he says, you could just tell bro is not sorry. He's not sorry. He is in a defensive mode right now. In a trying to like not have everything fall apart, trying to like say insert little things that are like negative about her in hopes that it would make him look less bad. That pisses me off. I'm sorry, that's just not like what a person who's sorry sounds like. Tree very hard broke my leg when my ex said she wasn't sure where her relationship was headed. Yeah, I get that. I know that sometimes, like, especially growing up, a lot of guys are not given like healthy outlets for their emotions because there's a lot of like there is a lot of like toxic masculine things that people are taught growing up. They're like, oh, men shouldn't cry, or like like don't talk about your feelings, it's weak, you know what I mean? So I totally understand how it's been difficult and how you guys like or guys have like struggled with that too. And so like when you have a lot of like internal anger and everything, it's like really hard for you to release it in like a healthy way or like talk about it. So yeah, it's difficult. I get it. It's just like it doesn't, even if so, if you do physical things, if you, yeah, it's like that's unfortunately still not right. Yeah. I can't talk after singing lessons. Well, that I don't know. I was okay. Yeah, you just can't get violent, and you have to understand like how you make other people feel, and like how things are right, wrong, whatever. Still, right? Like, and it's, you know what, like it's kind of like all that. Like even say in the moment you were wrong, you were violent, right? At least be sorry after. You know, at the very least, like be sorry after, or like get help or something, right? It's just so, I don't know. Yeah, apologize. Like, you can't, if you let it happen over and over and over again, you apologize and you want them to go back to you, that's actually just manipulation because you're not sorry, or you're not like trying to change anything. You just think you could repeatedly do it, look sorry, and then it'll keep happening. Yeah, I get it. Trust me. Like I understand because I've been in a lot of situations where like a lot of guys have expressed things physically. Um I think as long as you're like you just be self-aware. Know that about yourself, like try to get help, try to work on it, do something, you know what I mean? Like don't just be like, "Well, shit. Yeah, I have anger issues." Shrug. Ali, thank you so much for 37 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, it leaked again. Oh, I'm surprised you remember it, V. Yeah, it leaked again, so they came and they're just drying stuff out right now. Yeah. No, no. It has been. And I kind of think like it kind of makes me sad when I see people be like, "Oh, it turns out streamers aren't good people." You know, the sad thing is like is that yes, these things are being out because like people are sharing them because these people have like a public platform. But the sad thing is it literally happens to everybody. Like it's just not even said or shared in so many friend groups and so many things. Like say a Saeed situation, that's not new. That happens to like that's not a streamer thing. That happens to everybody. Emmy situation happens to so many people in relationships. It just so happened that like some people have a lot of influence and power, so you feel like, and they can abuse that to other people who might have less. So you're gonna want to like let people know, but this is not a streamer thing. It's like a everybody, entire world thing. Like you're gonna say that streamers are bad people. There's bad people everywhere. There is literally bad people everywhere. This is because they have a platform that it's being out. Yeah, I mean, like, no matter what, people who are on the internet are not gonna say things as if they're talking to, like, people, like as if they're saying it to their face, or as if it's more, it's not even just like streamers or people too, it's like everyone is like just, but you're not gonna think that when you're typing up like a comment or whatever at times, you know, or the people who do, right? So yeah, it sucks. It's just, you just deal with it, unfortunately. Yeah, and you're gonna have people that don't like you who are gonna bring, like, who are gonna amp up situations and stuff. A slight static. Is it? You do hear the fan, but that's not static. The singing lesson was good. Yeah, I liked it. Oh, I'm gonna grab my food one sec. I think it's here. Yeah, there's a fan because there, it's trying to blow. Yeah. There's a leak. My food came. Oh, don't worry. There's the VOD though. I went to check and the VOD didn't get muted. So, if you guys missed the streaming or the singing stream, no. This is just my dinner. I started getting a little like hungry. Stream award nominations on stream. I won't because I didn't sound enough like the original artist. Keone, my biggest hater out there. That's crazy. I did not open all the stuff. I didn't. I still did not. Annie lives in Montreal. Yeah. Check if there's anything else. Do you like scallion pancakes or cloud pancakes, Worm? Which one are cloud pancakes? Seeing all the IRL drama makes me really miss like the full gaming Twitch arc. It just makes me like feel nostalgic for just like Cobblemon or like our Minecraft days or like League of Legends, and I was like, damn, it's nice when you just get to play games and not deal with anything as much. Feels like there's so many crazy stuff. I know, I miss Cobblemon so much. Like so much. Yeah, this is Miss Somi. But everyone does. I'm excited. I'm here for Scallion. Didn't expect that talk. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's bound to happen. There's been so much happening, and everyone's like, "Yeah, did you hear about like this or that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, she smells it. Yeah. I'll give you a tuna, honey. Somi is 5 years old. Okay, but she only likes it if I rip it up. Like, she'll eat more of it if I make a small piece. Eat it, honey. Okay, here. Maybe I put it here. Yeah, if I put it down. I just think she doesn't want to bite my hand. Feels like Ms. Cautionary tale on what obsessing over stream viewer numbers does to someone. I mean, it's weird. It's kind of like not even about streaming numbers, but like not even your own, your SO streaming numbers. I never understood that. I like never understand people who are not happy with their partner for their partner's success like that. And not only that, it's like, by what? Just because she has higher viewership than you? Crazy. Insane. What type of... That is like next level shit. When drama's OTV can't bullying you all, I know. We need OT. No OTV drama. Hey, let us stay out of this. That's I mean, like, hey, that's like your own thing, but like, being whatever of like your SO is crazy to me. Oh, I agree. When he said that to Maya, like, I made this bitch, I was just like, nah, you are unreal. You're unreal. I'm eating sushi right now. Miss Somi is very active. Maybe I could give her some more tuna. Has boots, she's so fluffy. Yeah, I'm gonna give her, like, she likes it more ripped up. Maybe I don't know. She seems really active. She doesn't always care about food. I mean, I'm seeing all the clips of like how he threw stuff at people already before, like Maya and everything, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. He just like did that on stream. Not even, I mean, in general, but like on stream, and like people didn't say anything or didn't really notice either. It's so sad. I think if I rip it enough. Yeah, eat it, honey. I know. It's a thing. That's the thing. It's, you know, it's bad when a lot of other people say things too, or have something to say. Yeah, I've seen this play out before. No horror games for Halloween. No. Sorry guys, I'm a big wuss. It ain't for me. Season 2 of the pod. Yeah, we are gonna be filming this week. Toast is back, so we're gonna stack up some episodes. Mm-hmm. Who? Eating again. A lot of his antics were ignored just as a part of his streamer character. Yeah, I could see that. It's just... I never really knew Miz that well throughout the years. I just see him at events that we're all at. Like, say hi, whatever it is. I just never want to make like a judgment on him, because of course there's like things said, but I didn't hear too much actually. I actually rarely hear. I feel like sometimes I'm so removed from, I don't know, unless somebody tells me, I don't really know, because I'm not in like in the circle in that way. Yeah. Or like we've had sponsors because we're with the same agency. But I've heard of him doing damage control or trying to like talk to people. Is it not hard to find new subjects to talk every podcast? It might be easier right now because we're like, it still feels easy. It's not too hard, I feel. But also me and Toast are pretty close, so we have like it's easy for us to make conversation, I think. No, Somi's... Well, Somi's not like... It's not that she's picky. She just doesn't have that much interest sometimes in, like, human food. Yeah, I would like to have a guest this season. Like a guest or two. Oh, the octopus is so soft. Yeah, he's from Canada, too. I mean, I really want Lily. I would love to have Lily for an episode. I got a leak in my apartment. Gotta do this. Gotta do this. There we go. Where am I? Yummy! Oh, it's so cute. She's trying to eat off the thing. Did I miss the scallion pancakes? Oh, yeah. No. I didn't make them yet. Hi, Joanne. How's it going? Oh, I didn't make them yet. Yeah. It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. I know, they're so good. I've been trying to make like a good version that for my friends. I tried a recipe one, so I'm gonna refine it. Maybe she's licking the leftover tuna juices on there. I have more honey. Did she drop it? Oh, she dropped it. Yeah. I've tried giving her sashimi before, and she won't eat like the whole piece. I have to like rip it up. I realize she gets intimidated, I think, by the big. It's different from kibble. Of course. Have you watched a new Chainsaw Man movie yet? I have not. I've only watched first episode of Chainsaw Man, so I'm not like... I don't think I know it well enough to watch the movie. But I heard it was good. Yeah, you guys watch out. I feel like she likes tuna. Maybe I'm intimidating her too much. No, I didn't. I bought it. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Sakamoto. I've caught up on Sakamoto. Just the anime. I have not read them. I don't read the manga. Yeah. Bro, you just left that? That's perfectly good fish, honey. Maybe I need to rip it up still. Oh my god. Anyways. Yeah, I'm glad we caught up on the everything. Yeah, she's spoiled. Listen, she doesn't think so, I'm sure. Yeah, I could leave in her food bowl. I was like, I did not catch up with anybody on anything. I'm gonna have to have like a yap stream. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so good. Baby threes? What's that? Well, these are Labubus. I don't know why they all look... You're right. I don't know why they all look like this. Yeah, it's like a little chirashi bowl. Oh my god, I can't wait for Frieren season 2. I saw Sid's YouTube video too. She asked me to do an episode with her. So I think we're gonna film it maybe sometime. I don't know. Oh, another blind box plushie type. The food is yummy. It's really good. I have it. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh my god. Honest. Oh yeah. Yeah, we said we are gonna do a shopping stream. We'll do it at some point. I'm going over to their house tomorrow. We're gonna be filming. Setting up the pod. We're gonna be filming, and I have to film an ad for OTV as well. Hi, Sammy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Honestly, I'm having a great time. Looking up sourdough recipes, protecting my peace, you know? I decided that after I get back from China, I'm gonna try to make sourdough. So I'm gonna have to make like a sourdough starter, do all this little stuff. It's gonna be fun. Really live my most like mundane, like kind of like trad wife type shit at home. I think I'm going to China around the 6th or 7th or 5th. I don't know, somewhere around there. Yes, please start a sourdough with me so that we can keep track of it. I'm gonna feed it every day. 6-7 days. No, 6-7. Your cafe syrup creations have been inspiring me with my home drinks lately. Oh hell yeah, I love that. Once you learn to make your own syrups, it's hard to go back. Like it's healthier, it tastes great, and you know exactly what you're putting in it. It's fun. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry. Hi Nosy, hello. Yes, I'm gonna make sourdough starter. Yeah, I love doing vlogs when I'm traveling. I don't know, it's a completely different vibe. Even on our trip to the ranch, I don't know, there's like something about vlogging not at home. I feel more creatively inspired. Who's sourdough man? Who's going to China if it's okay to leak it? Ooh. You're not gonna like it. It would piss you off. These people suck. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be like, I hate that guy. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's Broden. It's Broden. Yeah, it's because we were just talking about him. I'm sorry, I had to. Yeah. Burden is going. There's other people going as well, but I will not leak it yet. Unless, yeah. I don't think Broden cares. So I'm dropping his name. And bro said 21. Whoa! Tell your friend I said thank you to guess her age and he's a 21. Tell him I give him an air high five. Did you get sick at all after expedition, by the way? Finally fully recovered from the exhaustion? I took the vitamin C they gave us. I took the emergency the day after and when I got back. So thank God I was good. I was like, I'm not getting sick. Well, hell no. People in chat have a thing. One of them is the guy who made sourdough. What? Yeah, I'm going to China for Worlds. Yeah. What's your favorite home cooked meal your mama made when you was a youngin? Well, my mom was terrible at cooking, but a couple of the dishes that she made that I really liked was one, she made garlic shrimp really well. I liked it when she made steamed egg, but she was really inconsistent with it. Like sometimes it'd be good and sometimes it'd be terrible. She would also make this like super Chinese dish that mostly during New Year's time, where it has like mushrooms. It's like in a pot. It has like mushrooms. It has like the fat choy, like kind of like basically what that is like a kind of like hair. It's like a stringy type of ingredient that they throw in there with like meat and stuff. So I like that. It wasn't pork floss, yeah. I know, my mom is literally like that. I told her that I like persimmons, and she always preps persimmons for me every time I go back home. Like a bunch of fruit. It's like she knows that I don't have cut fruit, and like she like over prepares for it. She'll get dragon fruit, she'll get like pears, she'll get peaches, like. And I'm like, Mom, it's hard for me. We'll go out for dinner and we'll go out to dim sum, and you know it's like heavy foods. And I come back, I'm like, I can't. I don't have the stomach to eat this yet. Your mom seems like such a bubbly personality based on your vlogs. She is now. Like now, my mom is like a fucking walk in the park, you know? Let me tell you, okay, when I was a teenager, she was a fucking... Oh my god, she was so annoying and she was so difficult. Listen, she had her reasons. She was going through it too, but like, she put me through hell as well. She put me through hell. So naggy, so not understanding, yell outside my door for years and years. Like, I swear to God, other people would call that like, it's like trauma or some type of like abuse situation, whatever. But it's because I know her that I'm like, you know what? I really don't think I was that difficult. You know, like the type of kid I was growing up. Are you kidding me? I didn't do drugs. I didn't like skip school. No. I can objectively, can I say that if it's about me? I was not a shit kid. Okay? I was like I was straight edge. I know. That's what I mean though. My mom was also like going through stuff, and she's being a mom for the first time. She's very like, you know, the thing she valued did not match me, obviously. Having grown up here and her growing up in Vietnam, it's very different. So like I said, it's like, it's fine. She is totally lovely and amazing now. But man, was it fucking difficult. Being an only child in a tiger parent household. Trust me, I love her now. It's great. Now she's scared that if she nags or yells at me too much, I won't ever come home. So when I come home, it's very pleasant. But she's also much more relaxed now. Like, she used to be a lot more worried because, like, you know, I didn't have, like, my career going on, didn't have a lot of things. Like, she's a lot more on edge and antsy because she's trying to make sure that, like, I'm gonna be okay, you know, in the future as an adult. So I understand. It was still not fun to go through, but yeah. Now, intense Yvonne, mom, now intense. Literally, though, my mom has a fucking tent on her bed. You guys, Nosy's joke makes more sense when you guys actually see this. Okay? Let me tell you, like, how extreme it is, okay? My mom used to be so controlling. She did not even let me, like, barely even let me have friends with be friends with boys, okay? Like, she'd yell at me, do everything, whatever. This is my mom now, okay? This is now my mom.
You got Hatin, you got...
Now, she is a child who has a tent on her bed. And she chills here while watching Chinese dramas on her monitor. So... I was just funny because like, why am I walking upstairs and just randomly passing by and seeing this in her room? Like, this is what I see when I pass in the hallway. You know? Yeah. She was not cool like this before, I'll have you know. It was a process. Okay, now that she gets some allowance or money from me and other things, she's more like, oh my god. It was like literally the classic of like shit on you to all of the relatives and other people, and then also simultaneously brag about you at the same time afterwards. I don't know. It's just all normal stuff. Yeah, I'm sure some of you guys can relate. Yeah, she's very sweet. And she's very like loving and everything now. Just she was my biggest op when I was before I left. And once you leave the nest, they miss you a lot and they want to make sure you come back to visit. Yeah, it's a culture. It's a culture. It's okay. I learned from her what not to do. She made me like, as I'm thinking about like how I would be a mom, I'm like, I think I'm gonna be a different type of parent, you know? Like I want my kids to not have to feel like they have to lie to me all the time, and to like be able to talk to me and not be afraid that I'm gonna yell at them. So I'll treat them nice. You know, so what we learned from our parents, yeah, what not to do, you know? And that is okay. But I still see the tent on your bed in your future. Hey man, I get it. I went in for a bit. It felt really cozy and safe. I understand. Exactly. Hopefully our kids will also learn from us, and then we just have like a nice generations of like epic parenting at some point after you've gone through enough. And at some point it'll be really improved and refined. The thing is, my mom had one of those before, the canopy or whatever the heck. Oh shoot. I would have totally forgot about that and just Somi came around. Oh, wait, where's she? Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. Okay, I will rip these up and give it to her later. Okay. We can really tell your mom is strict back then, but sweet at the same time. Oh, there was no sweet in her back in the day. I'll have you know, she was only strict. Strict, yelling. She didn't laugh. You see her laugh now? She did not laugh like that. My mom was sweet to other kids, but not me. Hey, same. Hako, thank you so much for 76 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, it's a chirashi bowl, which is like similar. I mean, it's different. Our parents grew up in a very different time than us. And I think I told you guys this before, where like when I talked to my mom about her past and everything, it made me a lot more understand a lot more like what was happening during that time. How basically for them, like their priority was survival. It wasn't even about like finding a career necessarily. It wasn't about like, you know, figuring out what you want to do with your life necessarily even. It's literally trying to make the most money as possible so that if there's, when the war breaks out, you have enough that you can escape. You have enough where you could like buy bread and buy food for your family. Like that's their mentality. They're playing on a whole, they're in a whole different mental state and environment. So like it's very hard, I guess, to like withdraw yourself from that even if you've immigrated to a different country, I think growing up having experience very much so that money is security places a very different type of value and upbringing that you're gonna have on your kids. So I get it. My parents had to go to forced labor camps in their youth. My biggest struggle is missing a Labubu drop. I know. That's what I mean. Like, we have such different... Nah, it's nothing in comparison. We really are living life on easier mode. I have to sing in Chinese class or to sing without the song. Only the song or something. Huh? Only the song? Did your mom penny pinch a lot when you were little? Oh yeah, for sure. She definitely did. Her and my dad got in like a lot of fights over it too, and it felt really bad. Told this story so many times, but like, it's just because it's so vivid in my brain where like, she wanted to buy like a $20 pair of pants, and then I remember my dad was giving her like a hard time about it. They got in a fight, and then she took the pants that she just bought and went to the porch and like cut them up while she was like angry, crying, yelling, everything. And I still remember that. I'm just like, dang, you're like really straining yourselves over money that much, and it's like such a thing for you guys, and like you're fighting over it and feeling so sad over it. Yeah. There's a lot. My relationship with my mom changed when my mom finally saw me as a person and not just her child. Yeah, and it goes both ways. I think also when you get older and you see that your parents are also doing life for the first time as well, it's also different. Like, I could do like a couple things. I could be like really upset for the way my mom used to yell at me and everything. Or you're like, well, her husband was massively cheating on her. She's feeling really strongly about her beliefs in certain things, and she feels like her daughter is like ignoring her or not talking to her and like making her feel super unheard, and she feels like everything around her is not, you know. Yeah, it's really different. It's really different. I like, yeah, she was not a peach, but I don't think that she was also, I don't know. I just don't, for whatever reason, I do not hold that against her. Is that something you look out for in your own relationships? Compatibility and money matters? It could be. I don't think I could be with someone who is like incredibly stingy. Yeah. Like if I had to, I could not be with somebody where like, say there's no reason as much to either. Like if we're both making decent money and like you don't want to chip in for a gift to like give my friends for like their engagement party or something, then I'd be like, you know what I mean? So there are like money incompatibilities, definitely. They also can't be too like loose with money or like spend all the money or like be very careless with it or be like have fixations and like buy whatever and then be done with it the next day, you know? Like that would also be crazy. It just has to be balanced and compatible. Gonna be whiplash when your mom is a grandma and gives the kid everything you didn't get. Nah. The only thing she's gonna give the kid that I didn't get would she just be nice to it. Like nicer to it. Oh, I have a leak. Yeah, so that's why there's a ladder there. When did you move out of Mama's house and what was your experience being on your own without her? I moved out when I started when I moved to NorCal and when I started working for OTV. And my experience was good. I felt like I loved being in California. I loved being closer to friends and stuff. And I was just trying to like make something of myself. So it was much more like self experience focused. So I didn't really like, if anything, it was nice because like growing up, I've always lived at home, and I've also always like had my mom kind of like nag me here and there. So if I had to be honest, like moving out felt nice, and fun. It was just different. And then I came back, and then I would like also feel more grateful the time that I do get to spend with her and the times I get to visit her. So leaving made me, it's kind of like distance makes the heart grow fonder and type of thing. Like it did make me miss and appreciate her a lot more, so that was good out of like what came out of moving out and stuff. Yeah, the 20s are for finding yourself. You are just more worried about like what you're gonna do. Like what are you gonna do for the rest of your life, you know? And like how are you gonna make a living for yourself? How are you gonna make things okay? Yeah, it is freeing. How to deal with ungrateful mom? Any advice? Yeah, that's really tough because I think at some point you just have to like, you just note, at least what I would do. I feel like I would just note to myself that like, oh yeah, they are ungrateful, or they don't really know how much I'm doing for them, or like etc., or how much grace I'm giving them, and I would just naturally distance myself. Yeah, that's just what I would do. And then if they want to talk about it, I would still give them a chance. I would still talk to them, but if not, then it is what it is. I think in that way that protects my peace more, but that's just me personally, you know. I have a parent I don't talk to. I don't talk to my dad. And I like, there are maybe some moments and some times where I could feel sad about it. But then my peace is protected like 98% of the time. I might have like 2% of the time where I'm like, oh, it would be nice. But then like the rest of my time, I'm like honestly occupied with work. I'm occupied with other things in my life. And I don't feel like I received much from him in a way that like makes me yearn for a reconnection. Although I have thought about it once recently. I thought about like, well, maybe I do reach out and then we have one conversation and I see how that goes. Because then I did think about like, oh, what happens if my dad passes away? And will I feel regret that I never got to talk to him again? I don't know. I feel like there's a chance I could. So maybe at some point I will. I just haven't done it yet though. I haven't gone out of my way to really send an email or reach out. So I just didn't think of it. I'll think of it in the moment of some other thing and then I'll forget later. So that's just how that's just my progress or my process with it right now. Out of all your friends' parents, whose are the most chillest, aka down to earth? I don't know. I think there are a good amount that are pretty chill. But by the sounds of it, like Blau's parents sound really freaking chill. I have a similar relationship with my dad too and have the same thoughts. Yeah. I think it is just whatever protects your peace, whatever makes you happy. You can always try, and then if it doesn't work out, it's just like you prepare yourself. It's like, yep, you know, that is one of the outcomes that I could have had. Just advice for someone who has lost their dad. The only thing you might regret is if the last note you left on is the last conversation is an argument. Other than that, protect your peace, please. I think I don't know about which one was my last conversation with my dad, but the one that I remember having, was him trying to describe his relationship with my mom to me. And he was dancing around like his faults, I felt. He made it sound like, oh yeah, we had a lot of issues and like blah blah blah. Not once did he talk about himself cheating. Not once did he talk about like a lot of other things. So to me, I left that conversation feeling like there was a lot of lack of accountability. And then my mom told me afterwards, she's like, yeah, your dad said that he like apologized to you at dinner and stuff. And I was like, I don't remember him even apologizing at all. Did he think he apologized to me? I don't think I ever heard the words, I'm sorry, or I apologize. Not that I really held on to that. It was just more like, no, he didn't. Yeah. I already had my moment where I grieved over it, and that helped a lot. There was like one time, I think it was like maybe even like 7 years ago. 7 years ago, maybe. I went out to like an event. I was not sober. I got home, and the next day I had like a very like then I was sober, and I came out during my sober moments. And then I felt like obviously maybe more emotional because of that. And then I was really sad about it. I think I like cried. I was like sad for like 3-4 days. And that was my grief. Like I grieved during that time. And then after that, I actually felt a lot better. And I never really felt nearly as sad about it ever again. Yeah. It's unfortunately been a year this month since I've spoken to my mom. I think I just had to make that decision for the sake of my mental health. It's definitely weird. Yeah, it's weird. And sometimes it's not definitive. You can always like take the space that you need. And then if you ever want to like reconnect at some point, you can change your mind. You don't have to be like, I decided I am never speaking to my mom like ever again. And that's like definitive, right? It's so different. Life changes. You might change your mind. You might see something. You might think something. And it's okay to give yourself that grace of the possibility of changing your mind if it ever comes to that. My dad is a huge alcoholic and always tries to play the victim card to cut all ties. Best decision of my life. Yeah. And there are definitely situations where like it's best and good to do so. Especially with like alcohol or like drugs or anything that makes it very difficult for you to have like a healthy relationship with them. And you do have to do what's like best for you and your mental health and for you. I had a deep cry about losing my dad about 4 years before he passed. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is it's not yeah. And I think it's kind of, I feel like you don't really, maybe you can, but I feel like grieving also is not like a one-time thing. I feel like you can still continuously grieve for people. Grieving someone you haven't lost is just as hard as grieving someone that you haven't lost. All grief is valid. Yeah, I think so too. And sometimes you're grieving people who are very much alive. You just can't do anything about it. Hi, thank you, Mike. Sometimes a found family is definitely 10 times better than your blood family. Yeah, it's like it's just more like whatever group of people or people are good to you, then that's like, whether they're family or whether they're not, you know? Grieving people are very much alive is literally my whole life story. It's how you feel even after breakups. It doesn't even have to be something like, oh my god, something disconnected with like your dad or your mom or some, you know? Like I feel like I've grieved so many people during my relationships. Versions of myself as well along with it. It's like me, this person that I spent like a decade with, or all these other things. It could be anything. Oh, static. It might be the fan. There's like a fan blowing to make sure that my boards are, or my floorboards are not soaked because there was leakage earlier. Sometimes you miss the way the things were between you more than you miss them. Yep. This is also true. But then it's very, once you realize that things are it's very hard for things to go back to the way they were, even if you were the same, even if you reconnected and everything. I mean, that's also, yeah. I did not enjoy cleaning the dishes from the last OTV video. Thank you, Gerard. Are you using compressor? I'm using a little a filter, yeah. Is that making noise? I'm gonna do it. Because if I don't, then you guys can hear it. Like, is it easier if I do this? No, you guys can hear it then. I don't have an EQ. Do I need to do that? Three-band equalizer? We can only hear it when it opens. You would have to raise the threshold probably. Oh, like I have to raise it. Okay. How about now? Yeah, well, I think you'll always be able to hear it, but unless it's something else that I could fix. Yeah, Miss Honey Bunny. Oh, EQ first, then compress? Oh, this is a noise gate. There's no compression. Maybe I add compression? It's not that loud. You didn't even notice it until people mentioned it? Okay. Yeah, let me see. I added... Okay. Well, I added a 3-band equalizer, so did that do anything? Yeah, it won't... You won't be able to hear it when we're making the scallion pancakes anyways, yeah, because we're gonna be... Oh, it made it worse. Oh, well, shit. Hey, guys, I tried. I am not... I cannot do this. Okay. Alright, I just did it. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I just... The more I mess it up, it just might... Yeah, anything for the tier 3 for 101 months. Fart? Crazy. We're talking about grieving families and bro drops fart in the chat. I see you. You're next to get canceled. You did not care. Cooking stream, I just saw your vlog a few days ago, so good. Thank you! I also got like an anonymous, like somebody anonymously donated 100 subs the other day when we were in freaking Narnia doing the ranch stream and I didn't see it and I feel terrible. I feel terrible that I never got to thank whoever did that. And I'm so sad. Was it you, Keone? Hmm? Why are you hiding behind an anon gifting, huh? Good night, Sil. I'm interrogating you. Alright. Sorry. I'm just gonna finish up a little bit of food and then we could move on to scallion pancakes. Wow, we've really had like a roller coaster of topics that we yapped about catching up today. First it was like the LSF shit and then now it's... Then it was that. Well, we're in a roll. Mm. I'm glad we all try to be good people. How about that? I'm proud of us for that. Good job, guys. Up top, everybody. High fives all around. We try our best. Yeah, it's not in the top thing. That's why I said we try. We try. Even if don't feel bad, it's a learning process. Oh. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. He's gonna come take the ladder. So if you guys see anybody coming in, you don't freak out. Okay? Don't freak out. He's gonna freak out. He might run somewhere. I wonder if the... Hold on, let me see if my door is, like, unlocked. Alright. I've unlocked it. We will miss you, background ladder. Question, what's a lefufu? This guy right here. Toast got this for me from Germany. This is a lefufu. That's... I don't know, I actually think lefufus are really cute and enduring. Enduring? What? Endearing. Hey, honey. That's your friend. Alright, I'm gonna try to prep us to switch to the kitchen. Oh god, dear lord. I did like the camera that I used today for the singing stream. It is not sponsored, although I was sponsored, which is how I got the camera, but it was the one I got from Logitech. And I was supposed to use it. The cube one. I was supposed to use it like eons ago, and I didn't. Because I just, for whatever reason, never set it up. But I finally set it up today. Yeah, the cube, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you, Keone. Yeah. The cam is good if you connect it. If you don't, if you do it completely wireless, there is like a slight delay. I don't know how you fix it though. I'm sure there's a way, but there is a slight delay if you do it completely wireless. But it's cool that you could do it wireless. It is like I can show you guys when I switch to this, because then I could show you guys my setup. It's in the living room. But it's called the Mevo Cam. And when I had a sponsorship with Logitech, they sent a bunch of products. And that was one of the ones that I picked because I wanted to try it out. It has interchangeable lenses like an actual camera. Yeah, it does. It's like a mirror. It looks like a mirrorless camera. With my ladder. Uh-huh. Okay, 1 second. You want us to stay until he takes the ladder or what? Know me. You're gonna be fine, honey. Apartment people are gonna come and take this ladder. They put it there because they're trying to fix the leak. Is there an emote? Is there a let her cook emote? I was wondering if Somi like sent somebody. Yeah. I had a leak from the ceiling. I woke up to it. I woke up and just heard boop, boop, like the pat, 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 pat on my floors, and then I messaged my apartment maintenance people right away. It's not my AC because I mean before I thought like it made sense because I turned my AC up because it was really hot, but now it's like my AC was so normal. Like I don't think so. I don't know what it was, but they apparently fixed it. Oh, hello. You're here. Be normal. Hello.
We'll reach right back out to you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Okay, they're done. Whoa. Well, that was okay. Good job being normal, guys. Those pants are so tight. That face definitely giving normal. Is your merch, everyone, be back in stock? Yes, actually, we are planning on it. Thank God we were normal. Coast is clear. You guys were not normal. I was looking straight here and I could see on my monitor that you guys were like scattering everything. And I saw Keone, like, can you ask if they're single? Mario and Luigi, are you serious? They couldn't see me, okay? If anything, I was trying not to laugh. I was looking straight. I was worried that they're gonna turn around and see, like, because on my monitor here, there is chat. So I was worried. I don't see the issue. Okay, well, you just... I'm glad you don't. Nice, it works. Okay, cool. Alright, everybody. He's not here. What the heck, did it shut off? It shut off? Did you guys hear what I said? No. I don't know if you did. It's back on? Well, like, was it not on? Oh, you guys didn't hear what I said? Oh my god. I was talking about this, how, okay, I bought this, okay? This is cube camera, yes, and I bought this, okay? And then, so this is like a zoom lens, whatever set. You have to buy this separate, yeah. and buy separate, and then this is like its own. That's the Logitech one. So this was my setup for today. I just basically had like a tripod set up here, and then it was filming us here. Yeah, it is expensive. It is, but it's supposed to be. They call it a Mevo cam, and you're supposed to be able to like have multiple going on at once. And they're wireless, can be wireless. I chose to have mine wired because I didn't know how to fix like the slight delay when it's wireless, but maybe you can. I just had like an HDMI cable, so I just plugged it in. But that is supposed to have multi-cam, so you can have like a bunch of cubes, and you could probably get different angles of things. I don't know, but you can set it up wirelessly. Which I think would have been cool if I have multiple of them for kitchen streams. Because then I could maybe set up a cube like over the stove. And then have maybe one I could like freehand or something, but I don't know. One sec. I'm gonna grab my mics. But I must also make piss before I mic up. I said that to my friend before, and he flamed me for saying that. He said, ew. I was like, I'm gonna make piss. He was like, excuse me? We made it seem normal. And then I used it IRL, and it was not okay. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Alright, I've returned. Alright, and now I can use my mics. You good? Hello? Testing? Your mom? Your dad? Maybe neither? I got a fuckload of scallions because when Scara said there could be more scallion flavor, I said, say less. So now I have a bunch of them. I might have to toss these ones though. These ones are looking a little rugged. We do not want expired stuff. Okay. Where's my phone? My phone has my recipe. Let me send you guys the recipe that I'm using. Be careful following it because I did it once before and it was too much flour for the oil. So I recommend just doing it like 1 tablespoon at a time. before you reach your desired consistency. So I recommend just. What if Scar says there could be less scallions? Then tell him to piss off. Okay.
These Chinese scallion pancakes are the one thing my husband is always requesting I make. Their crispy outside and flaky center with subtle scallion flavor makes them an easy favorite. So let's make some. Add 2 cups of all-purpose flour and half a teaspoon of salt to a bowl. You'll then mix in half a cup of
How much did you say?
You'll then mix in half a cup of scallion flavor. Makes them an easy favorite. So let's make some. Add 2 cups of all-purpose flour and half a teaspoon of salt to
2 cups of all-purpose flour. Yes. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Maybe this bowl? Huh. All right, 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I just restocked this shit. Let's go. 2 cups. Okay, and then she said, what, like half a teaspoon of salt? The thing is, maybe I add more salt, because last time they were saying, like Scara and them were saying that there's not enough flavor. So what if I add more than that? What if I, instead of half of a teaspoon, what if it's a half of a tablespoon? What are we thinking? Does that seem evil or make sense? I know. Okay, I put a little under half of a tablespoon, which is a lot. But I think that's fine.
You'll then mix in
Boiling water. How much is it? Half of what? She said boiling. Okay, I'm gonna put this up to like maybe 170. I don't know if that's like super boiling, but maybe enough. And then she mixed it with chopsticks. So I will also mix with chopsticks because I'm Chinese. Infusing the oil first, like sticking it all in first. I mean, I could.
half a cup of boiling water until absorbed and shaggy.
Half a cup of boiling water and then a 1/4 cup of cold water. Okay. Excuse me, why are you being so difficult? Okay. Here is half a cup. And then here is that's an 1/8. Or maybe I could do 2 of these if I don't have a 1/4 cup. Is this 1/4? This is a 1/3. I don't know where my 1/4 cup for that went, but I will put 2 1/8, which equal a 1/4. Boiling is 212. Oh shit. Okay, that's not hot enough then. Okay, 212. Thank you, Nosy. Trying to make sure I'm precise with my recipe. Yeah, I usually set mine for 150 actually when I'm doing my matcha. So it's a little different. Yeah, you can try out the recipe for yourself or see if there's any adjustments that you would like to make after seeing how it comes out. $100 Celsius, yeah, that makes sense. I'm Canadian. I would also say the same, except for everything is Fahrenheit here. But I'll mix the salt in with the flour right now, I guess. So this is just 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I put in just under half a tablespoon of salt. The recipe before called for half a teaspoon, but I was told by my guinea pigs that it was not salty enough. So now I added more to appease people. Well, maybe it could be better. Okay, let me see if I need to zoom in. Okay, maybe zooming in is fine. And I just go like this for slabs. What are you, Gemini? Okay, is K-pop Demon Hunters in the thing? This better? Kind of more zoomed in. Maybe a little less crooked. Yeah. Eh. Yeah. Okay. Said half a cup of. She did say half a cup, right? Hold on. Now I'm doubting myself now.
Half a cup of boiling water until.
Yeah, half a cup. Oh, it is boiling now. I see the steam coming out. Okay. And this is how she adds it, okay? It becomes like this shaggy looking dough.
Absorbed and shaggy. Then mix in a 4th cup of cold water.
Okay. So you want to be absorbed and shaggy, and then you add in the cold water. So maybe I mix this more first. Okay, much shaggy. Oh yeah, wet cloth. So true, so true. But I do want it to move. I'm trying to actually like turn it so that I get it all mixed in. This kind of hurts my hand to mix with the chopsticks like this. Okay, but anyway, then she said mix in a 1/4 cup of cold water. Maybe I just use my Brita filter, because that will definitely be like cold. So 2 of this. Oh, that's a little full. Okay. Any knowers know why we put in the boiling and then the cold afterwards? Genuinely asking.
Once the water has been absorbed, begin kneading with your hand to form a rough ball. the ball starts to take shape, you can then knead it on the table for a few more minutes.
Okay. Just gonna mix it until it's maybe a little less floury, and then I'll put my hands in it. Gluten magic, probably. Other things. Rapid temp reduction shocking. To be silly, probably. Ah, okay. No, I spilled some. Wow. I cast gluten magic. Okay. Well, at what point do I really start mixing this with my hands? I'm getting impatient. Maybe I just do now. All right. Are we ready? Yes. Excuse me. This is kind of gross looking. Oh my god, I cracked my knuckles. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the D&D session. We were supposed to do it like after Broden and everyone got back from Paris, and we have not scheduled it. That is such a good question. But I guess people are busy. We all forgot. I don't want to add more water, but it feels very like dry right now. But maybe I just gotta, I think I just have to work it a little bit more. All of my frustrations. Honestly, I don't got many. I luckily don't have many frustrations in life. I feel like I resolve a lot of the things that I'm frustrated with at times. Well, this looks so like flowery and not combined. Like, look at it. This is the most frustrated maybe I'm feeling right now. How long do I do this for? Does hers look like this?
Then cover the dough and let it rest for 20 minutes while we prep the filling. With your hand to form a rough ball.
A rough ball.
When the ball starts to take shape, you can then knead it on the table for a few more minutes.
For a few more minutes? I definitely needed it longer.
Cover the dough and let it rest for 20 minutes while we prep the filling. The white ends of the green onion will be used in the oil.
Okay, well, maybe this is fine.
And then into smaller half moons. Add a 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil to a pan and the ends of
Okay. You know, honestly, maybe it's fine. Oh yeah, Somi should need some bread. Oh, she is stressed, if anything. Okay, well, this isn't the most, like, pretty dough, but her dough also isn't, like, the most, like, pretty or smooth either, so maybe this is fine. Maybe this texture is okay? I don't... The weird thing is I've made this before, but I don't remember it being like this.
Begin kneading with your hand to form a rough ball. When the ball starts to take shape, you can then knead it on the table.
Oh, hers is like this.
Then cover the dough.
Okay, yeah, it's like very bumpy. It's like very much like this. Okay. Sorry, I'm just used to like when I make bread or other things, it's like the dough is like way smoother and I'm used to that. So seeing it a little lumpy is not what I'm used to. Gotta slap it? Okay. Slapping the base. I slapped it. Okay, we let it rest for 20 minutes. Siri, set an alarm for 20 minutes. I hope I somehow procced some of yours. That's the evil part of me talking. My dough is fine. Okay. Cover, let rest. All right, and then next we are gonna prep the onions or the scallions. Where's my thing?
Minutes while we prep the filling.
Damn, she really just like slapped those on. Okay. The feedback I got last time with the same recipe is that there was not enough scallion flavor or scallion in general. So this time, oh, they're gonna get scallion, all right. I'm gonna be sure of it. At some point, I'm gonna save one of these elastic bands for my sourdough starter when I get back from China. That's too much? Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. I would actually say I used this amount last time. If not a little bit less. But I got complaints. So I gotta make it, I gotta do better this time actually. Actually, I'm gonna use the knife I like using. Yeah, I do the thing where you infuse it with the scallion oil. Or you make scallion oil out of it. It just still didn't have as much flavor, which maybe could have been from either not enough paste or just was not in, did not have enough salt in general. So I did add more salt to the dough this time. Hopefully it's not too much. I think it'll be okay. If I ended up making some really salty pancakes, it is what it is. But I don't think like the amount of salt I added in is gonna do that. Can I get some pancake with my scallion?
The white ends of the green onion will be used in the oil.
The white ends are going to be used in the oil.
And you'll cut the dark green part in half, and then into small.
Okay. We're going to use, I think, this for the think even more of this too. One part dough, 7 parts scallion. Hey, I'm making adjustments here, okay? And we'll remember this, okay? 2 batches. This time, what we're trying to do here, we used 2 batches of scallion. And if it were my choice, I would not want this much scallion. But we got some scallion lovers. Like, I might think I have to just overdo it for the people who would like it. Experiment with different ratios. Exactly. I love these so much. I know. They just... It's funny. I actually never had these as a kid, but... And now I kind of wish that I did, because I like them a lot too. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to make sure that the feedback I get isn't that there's not enough scallion this time, you know? Lord Ryken, thanks so much for the 5 subs. Thank you. If you guys got subs, please thank him. Also, maybe I gotta like wash some of these. Feel a little gritty, which I don't always feel from scallion. So if they do, wash them. Oh my god, this is gonna be so much. But don't worry, with the whites, we're just infusing it. These are not going in. This is just, the whites are gonna make sure that the scallion oil is like deeply infused. Yeah, more is more. Oh my god, my eyes. They're starting to get a little teary. Gotta put these in the oil quick. Okay, how much did she say? Like a quarter? I think she said like a quarter cup of...
Add a 4th cup of grapeseed oil.
Yeah, a quarter cup of grapeseed oil. Gonna use my stainless steel pan here. Okay. Grapeseed oil. I actually think that I need a little bit more than a quarter cup. Last time I felt like I didn't have enough paste. So I'm gonna put maybe like a third. About a third, I feel. I'm reinventing the recipe at this point. But I also have a lot of scallion, so I don't mind putting in a little bit more oil. Using electric stove versus gas stove. I do like the gas stoves, but I think as long as the electric stoves also turn up fine, then it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Although I do like gas, because it's just like really powerful. But sometimes it is a little scary. It's like a little strong. But I feel like it's more predictable to manage than my current stove. My current stove right now is a little finicky. Okay. Did she...
To a pan and the ends of the green onions. Add a fourth cup of grapeseed oil to a pan and the ends of the green onion. Cook for about 10 minutes to impart this.
Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah, I was gonna say temperature control feels easier on gas, so it's okay. So here we have our grapeseed oil that is warming up. So I'm putting it at 4 because my thing gets pretty hot, so it's at 4 right now. It's bubbling a little bit. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need to wash this still. Just chilling here. It's heating up. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in. I think it's gonna start sizzling. Especially with the water kind of going in with the oil from all that. Okay. Oh my god, that's so many. It's so many of them. Oh, this is gonna be infused, all right. I feel like I should add like a little bit more oil. Just like a tiny bit. Well, actually, no, it'll sweat. It'll sweat some stuff too. I'm gonna leave it. I did already put a little bit more oil than normal, so I'm just gonna, maybe I just leave it. Because it kind of does look like there's a lot of liquid already. Yeah, I think you're right. I need to turn it down too. It needs to go on low. It's kind of going too high right now. It's gonna burn the... We're trying to cook this for 10 minutes, and so if it's already burning too early, we don't want that. We want it to really infuse. So I'm gonna take it off the heat actually, because my stove went a little hot. Pretty. Very pretty. Okay. All right. It is on low right now. And I'm trying to get it like down to a couple notches a little bit longer still. Okay. All right. Now I will cut the green onion part. So the green onion part that we want cut, we kind of want it like in half. And cut this part because it's kind of ugly. This one, I don't know how many we need. I feel like it's not going to be nearly as much as like all the whites. So, oh gosh, and there's more parts here. I can add this in. So basically want to half these. Having a sharp knife for this is so satisfying. The ugly parts deserve some love too. Yeah, in another life. Yeah, not from me. Do you have a preferred knife company? Not really, but like I like the ones that I got in Japan. So I got from Musashi, I think was one of them. There's another one that started with the S that I got them from too. But I don't remember what it's called. There it's like the one in Asakusa. Say something. Oh my god, I don't remember. Suzuko? Hello, cheese. Oh no, I didn't do this right. We're gonna have so many, but it'll be good. Da, 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 da. Oops. It's okay if this is messed up. Yeah, they kind of really, the knife is just so nice. I love it. I need to check on the oil to make sure it's okay, too. Any plans for Somi Cafe 2.0 soon? Yeah, I would love to, but I don't know how soon. Okay, nice. It's still sizzling along nicely. I think that's good because I just want it to be like slow as I'm getting this part done. Because this is gonna take some time. Well, not too much time. Winter menu? Oh my god. Christmas menu? I think I have to do this like another time though. Like I think doing it last time was so much work and so stressful. Like I need a break. Although I do think I would be able to do it like a lot more efficiently and plan better this time around, but I just a little bit more time, a little bit more in between. But I would love that. Also, if there are more people who are down to help or do anything, then I would be glad to. But it's just hard to ask for a lot of people's times. Not that they wouldn't, you know, people are great. But yeah. Can we just cut a bunch at a time? Okay. The dough is done resting. The 20 minutes flew by so freaking fast. What the hell? Everyone loved the cafe last time. Yeah, I mean, like, people also had to wait a really long time for their drinks. As much as they loved it, we needed to work on some stuff. I also just didn't think of the amount of people that would show up, so that was also another thing. I need to work on that. Super fun though. I had such a great time and it was so rewarding. Like, I am definitely gonna do it again at some point. It's more of a when. But don't worry, it wouldn't be like it would never happen. I wouldn't say that and then it's like, you know, and then nothing. Do this. God, I wish my knife skills were not so bad. Not terrible knife skills. But my hands also feel so small. Getting this bunch of onion. You guys need to stack it higher. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. My eyes are starting to water. Holy crap, that's such a large amount of onion. Oh my god. Any figure them on the blade? Yeah, I was trying that. How are the vocal lessons? No! Album release. Getting her brother of Cobblemont to attend was so funny. Dude, that was awesome. I didn't know that was happening. And I thought the reason is so funny. It's because him and Blau were throwing a Pokeball at each other for 10 billion years. Like, that is literally such a boy problem. It's such a boy thing. Men. But like hilarious because otherwise, yeah, that's just the way. Oh my god. This oil is gonna be awesome. It's been sizzling for so long. There's no way it's not gonna have flavor. Practice chopping with a potato. Yeah. Is that it? Okay, well, I got these really ready now. Like, these are so freaking ready for when I do my dough stuff. I wonder if the scallion oil is almost done. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit. Oh, it smells great though, so fragrant. I can show you guys. Right here. Think you need more scallions? Yeah. I was getting flamed for too many. Yeah. Hi, Diego. Onions. Yeah, they changed color. So before they were like a really nice bright green. Now they're getting to be like, what is this? Like sea moss? Starting to look kind of sea moss looking ass. Expensive pancake. Yeah, scallops. I got it like that now. I did turn up the heat a little bit. And I think this has it been 10 minutes? I want to say maybe it's been like how long did it take me to cut up those onions? Just want to eat that? Just this? Yeah, they do kind of look like peas. I see what you mean, like if you're glancing at them. They got that pea color. Okay, anyway. The next step would be, which I could prep, is to strain it and put it in let's use a glass bowl, I guess. Actually, I could just use this. I just use a smaller strainer, sifter. Where's my smaller one? That one. I'm sure I did. Right here. Sick. Alright, perfect. Ah, yes, indubitably. Huh? What invite card are we talking? Alright. Here is my bowl. Scallion oil has been going on for a while now. Let me see, what was the process again? It was like add
Scallion flavor in the oil. Then remove the onions and add half a teaspoon of salt.
And then what?
Salt and half a cup of
flour. Okay, this is the part where it kind of messed up last time, so I'm gonna do it a little differently. Let that still go a little bit maybe. Yeah, a half a cup is too much. I think I think I'm gonna add a tablespoon at a time, honestly, to get the paste right. Do I have it? Oh my god, it smells so freaking good. Okay. You guys think this is good? What do you guys think? Is it finally ready to get the scrumptious oil out? She has it so that so there's some almost like burnt pieces in there. Like that's how much she cooks it. Send it. All right, we're sending it. This is a group decision and effort. So if it turns out bad, I'm telling Scara it was you guys. And we will all collectively nod and take blame. Unfortunately, this is going to be a little bit of a problem. How am I going to strategically do this so it doesn't spill? Oh. I'm a fucking god. Who the fuck is she? Yeah, that's right. And nothing was spilt. Now I'm pressing it down to get all of the extra or the leftover oil out. All right. And there we have it. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll wash that later. All right. Here is our scallion oil that we just very patiently cooked up. Can I go any lower? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did. I'm not going to keep it. It's too oily. I'm not going to use it. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that is too much oil. Or the onions were too much. I know what I'm going to eat and what I'm not, unfortunately, so. Okay, there's this, and then we're going to add a bit of salt. I already don't like onions that much personally, so that was gonna be it. Okay, I'm adding like a little bit more salt, a tiny bit. And then I have my little whisk that I got. This is a matcha bowl, yeah. But I use it because it has a spout and it's glass. So I feel safer using it. Okay. And then we'll add a bit of flour. We're gonna add a tablespoon at a time because I don't really know, just until desired consistency. So that's about a tablespoon. Looking for something that's close to a paste. I'm gonna add another one. This is getting close. How close are we? Any knowers? Okay, I'm gonna add another half of a tablespoon. I'm gonna start adding them more like slowly now because we're getting close. Sorry, am I influencing? I love my mini whisk. I use it for everything. I use it for coffee, mixing stuff in espresso. I use it for eggs. I use it for this. It's like very useful. Okay, we're almost there. We're so close, so close. How is this looking? Honestly, this is pretty close to a paste. Like, I think we actually might be, if not, like, pretty much there. This was like 3 tablespoons. 3 or 3.5. It's odd because you don't want it too watery, but you also don't want it too pasty. I actually think this might be good. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, adding it slowly at a time is the move. All right.
Hard to create a paste.
Now we're going back here. Okay. Right. Now we're gonna mess with our dough. I'm gonna need my dough cutter and my roller.
When the dough has finished resting, you can knead for a minute and then work into a log.
Knead for a minute, work into a log, and she added some flour to her surface. Sourdough guy, huh? Been traffic in LA? I did not notice. Out of sight, out of mind, so they always get forgotten. Oh, not the utensils. Okay, so this dough has like, it looks a lot better now. Before, remember, right before we let it rest, it was really lumpy and stuff. Very smooth now. Yep, I've been watching the video as I go. Okay, so then she said to roll it into a log. So we are logging it up. You're the sourdough guy? Is that why? Is that what they were talking about, Squishy? Huh? The music and sourdough guy? Yeah.
You'll then cut this into 6 pieces.
Into a log. Yeah, I did it. I did. I watched it all the way before starting, yeah. I made this recipe before. I'm just like revising it a bit to like add for more flavor and stuff. Okay. Kind of loggy now, right? And we're making it into 6. The thing is, should I make it just big? Actually, no, 6 was okay. How's the dough last time you tried it? The dough rested longer than it should have, I think. But like, I mean, it was okay. The dough was still fine. The problem was more in the flavor than it was the other stuff, I think. And normally, if you want, you could weigh all of these. I'm not going to do that, though. I am not weighing them out. They are going as is.
Working with one ball at a time and cover the others so they don't dry out. Roll the ball into a rectangle that's about 6 by 4 inches in size.
6 by 4 inches. Guys, which one? How much is 6 inches? Is this, what? My phone is 6 inches, right? Six and 4, some of you guys should be familiar with this. I was gonna make that joke, but I'm not familiar. Yep. Everyone has fear installed in them. The screen could be around 6 inches, but that's diagonally. Okay. Diagonally, you say. Where's my measuring tool? I finally got one. All right, 6 by 4. This is exactly 6. Oh my God. There you go. 6. And yeah, that's close to 4. I did. I bought a ruler. Whoa, wait. I literally got it. See, maybe I know better than you guys. Thank you so much. Didn't need a ruler. See, I knew. Should it be pastier, actually? Is this not pasty enough? This actually might not even be pasty enough. Hold up. Let me add a tiny bit more, maybe. She's a fucking witch. What do you mean? I got a ruler. You guys were telling me the whole time to get a ruler, and I also know I do need it as a baker. So I got one. Like, is that witchcraft, you know? Dang, I still feel like it should be thicker. Am I trolling? I don't think so. Because I think the other videos that I saw, it was thicker. So, I mean, we'll see, I guess. It is what it is. Add salt, pepper, and other seasonings. True. I'm just worried if I over added the salt because I added way more salt than she said in the recipe before. So do I hold back? Because she put half a teaspoon. I put half a tablespoon or a little bit less than that. But I basically like added more salt. And I'm adding way more scallions also now compared to what she added.
You'll then add on some of that scallion oil paste.
Uh-huh. I did that.
Sprinkle on your green onions.
Did
and
that.
then from the bottom, roll up 3 to 4 times, pushing it.
Okay, from the bottom, roll up. Does a lot of rolling. Lots of scallion too. Like really wrapping this shit in there. Stuffing the crap out of it. And then I think you do this. You roll it. Then you roll it side. And then you roll it out.
Now air bubbles as you go. You'll then roll from one side to the other like a snail.
Mm-hmm.
Use a little paste on the end to help connect the tail.
Mm-hmm.
Cover this while you work on the remaining dough balls.
Okay. I will then. Okay. There it is. I'm gonna try to seal this. Okay. One ball done. Ta-da! Okay, let's work on the rest. I think I roughly know the size of it now. Supposed to be pancakes? Oh, they will be. You roll them. They get smushed down afterwards. So that's not. We're not done with them yet. We're just getting them all to be rolled into circles, and then afterwards they will get smushed down, and that's how you get the layers. Again, we measure. That's about 7. I rolled it a little long, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I like a more thicker, little bit thicker paste. Yes, honey. Miss Omi. Yeah, she's doing a little quality check, making sure everything is okay. Is everything okay? Okay. She's giving me the silent treatment. I don't know what that means. Like I'm adding way more onion in it this time. No way there's no scallion flavor. Okay, and now we roll. Roll. I'm not taking any chances. Yeah. Like once you get a C plus and there's a chance for you to get like an A, you're gonna fucking go for it. That's me right now. I am gonna get a freaking A plus plus. Tell me. What are you doing, cat? Yeah, it is. Maybe it just needs more salt if that were the case. But I did add more salt. So I'm hoping it's like at least gonna be a bit more flavorful. I know Scar is gonna be a tough critic, but that will make the win that much more satisfying, you know? Does Somi cry at chopped onions too? I don't know. She doesn't cry at a lot of things. She only cries when I'm not home. And when she wants to play. When she's mad. She cries when she doesn't get what she wants. Like the spoiled brat she is. I don't know if this is gonna stay. Maybe I just like leave it. That's a chonky one though. Well, actually they're all gonna be kind of chonky other than like two. I think Skara said the thicker ones were good. Like he liked a more thicker texture or feel. So I think it's good if I don't roll it out too much and I have like the exact kind of like a chonkier one. I think this is about it. Yeah. 6. Hey, I get it. I'm getting the size. Well, not that I actually didn't get it right the first time, actually. But the first time, I already got it right. Which side of the onion is the top? Which side of the what? And using the bottoms and the raw? Oh, that's what you're replying to. Yeah, well, usually it's like the white that has more flavor, I think. The white of the onion. Chunky part. Adding more. Adding the most amount of onion ever. Well, maybe I need to stop. I might not have enough. But maybe I'm adding too much. I'm starting to see, wait, I have 3 balls left I gotta do. Chill out. from working on this recipe. Yeah, so you could see how it turns out. I will fry one. I'll fry one so that we get to see how it looks and stuff. I can show you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I don't know if you really have to seal the bottom part, but I just like to, so that they kind of feel like they're not gonna just fall apart. Yeah, you squish it flat, like you roll it out flat, and then you fry it. Yeah, I'll be the guinea pig. You guys can learn from my mistakes. Okay. Other ball done. I have them all little like lined up here. Okay. All right, I think that's good. Brushing it with our scallion oil sauce. Should I test it? Maybe I put, some salt. I won't know. I only know if I test out this one or the other three specifically. But maybe that will help with the more like flavor it feels. You could be playing League of Legends, huh? Why do you say that? Is it because my friends are playing? Are you gonna make me feel bad? Are they playing? Are they playing without me? Will those fit in your pans rolled out? Yep. They will. Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm happy you get to do a lot of things you enjoy. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like I feel happy that I get to like I feel really lucky that I get to dabble into anything that I like. And that I'm not like really pigeonholed into something, Like if I want to learn to sing, for example, like today, I could do that. If I want to play League, I could do that. If I want to bake, I could do that. So, yeah, really lucky. Super duper lucky. Okay. We're almost done. We're almost at the finish line. Okay. Gonna stretch it out a little bit more. Yeah, and I really like that everyone's like also super supportive, and they just kind of like let me do my side quest or whatever the things I want, and then like they also enjoy it at the same time. Like that makes me feel really liberated. It's really nice. I really love it. Okay, do this. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'll add another layer of salt here. See if this makes it better. I added so much scallion in the first ones that I'm kind of running out now. But I added salt to these, so maybe that'll make up for it. I should mark the ones that have like a fuckload of scallion in them. And give that one to Scara. And they're all like these early ones. All living vicariously through you, not all of us having a small whisk in our kitchen. Listen, it's one of the best investments. If you cook a lot, I love it. I use it all the time. I literally use it to mix my espresso with my syrups. And whatever the heck else that needs a little small whisking. It's so convenient. Hey, I'm sorry, Nosy, but you gotta be influenced. It's my job. If I don't influence, I'm not doing my job as an influencer. All right. You can go here. I know. Exactly. Listen, I've used forks before. They're nothing like a little mini whisk. And it comes with 2 sizes on Amazon. So there's a small one and a bigger one. I shared the TikTok. It's in chat somewhere. Someone can link it. I'm pretty sure. Audrey, thank you so much for the 51 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay. I think this is done. There's still so much paste left. Or not like so much, but I have enough to make like another 1 or 2. Okay, use the rest of the scallion here. Oh, I could salt it also again. Yeah, I'll eat the one with less scallion because I don't need it to be like that scallion heavy. But I would like to see how it tastes with the salt. I could, but I'm lazy. Like, I totally can, but I'm just simply lazy. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I could. And I can totally do that. All right.
Once you have all 6, you'll then roll them into pancakes.
Mm-hmm. Roll them into pancakes.
This is what creates all those layers.
Okay. All right. So this is how I also did it last time. I'm gonna use a big bowl. Big bowl. And parchment paper. All right. I'll eat this one. So I'm gonna leave this one on like a plate or something. I'll just roll it out and put it on here. Just some lid. Okay. This one is like this. Scallion rolls are the new thing. They are. So this one is coiled up. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to like, oh, well, it is what it is. This is the worst one by far, so I will eat this one. It's having a hard time staying in shape. But normally, they roll out better. So this one is just not having it. Maybe I should have been a little more patient with it, but well, at least I'm cooking this one. It's gonna be like a little donut looking one here in the middle. Okay, I fixed it. I think, sort of. Yeah. Patch the hole up. Nice. Like it never happened. Okay. We'll keep rolling them out. Oh god, I need a vacuum after. Okay, this one's coming along nicely. Okay, nice. Ta-da! Finished one. I'm gonna put this with some, yeah. Well, Scara was saying that the thicker ones are better, so I'm gonna roll them a bit thicker, and we'll see. So that's me taking his feedback. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go in order. So the bottom ones are the ones that are gonna have less, are gonna be the ones that have less green onion in them, or scallion. Oh my god, like, yeah, this one already has a lot too. The scallions are like oozing out, there's so many. Okay, we got another one. So I'm basically just layering them with parchment paper in between so that they don't dry out, so that I could store them overnight. So I'm actually gonna put them in the fridge so that, cause I'm going to OTV's or their Scar, Sid, and Toast's house tomorrow. So then I could bring it over. Yeah. Okay, I am gonna definitely gonna patch it up before I roll it out, because last time I didn't and that messed it up. Always make sure you gotta patch it up before you roll it out then. Learn from my mistakes, because I'm the guinea pig. Oh my god, the scallion on this side is bursting out. Is this what happens when all the greed is there? This is the greed they talk about. Doesn't stay with you. Yeah, bursting with flavor. Too much. Too much. Well, I don't even know. Do I put some of it back in? I guess I could put some on top. And then you just fry it. Just have this one side be hella jam-packed with it. Yeah. I think I'll do that. God. Monka. Crazy looking one. I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'm staying over, but if I don't, I have many days that I can. Like, I could do that. I'll pack a whole bag. I could go over whenever. You had too much scallion. Which is crazy. Oh, I can already tell these ones are going to be better than the ones that I made last time. Okay, sweet. Woohoo! Other one. We got all the scallion in there. This one's got to be better. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put the thingy. All right. Sweet, sweet. Okay, I need 2 more parchment paper. All right, last one, LG. Oh God. God, seal this one in. This one might burst. I see it. It has a lot of already holes sort of starting. Well, it is what it is, honestly. Can't stop it. Too bursting with flavor. Cannot contain it all. This one looks crazy. Crazy everywhere. All the flour. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna vacuum. I'm gonna vacuum first because I don't want to walk in flour and shit. All right, and we're done. All we gotta do is fry one up. Okay, gonna turn on the heat here. There's actually well, there's actually not a lot of leftover oil. I'll spray some grapeseed oil. Is this running? Oh, this might be out. Okay, my last, so you have all of the parchment papers just between each layer. So I'm gonna put this one, and then I could put them in the fridge. Oh, I'm not gonna put cheese on them. Yeah, because I want them to be a bit healthier and traditional. So I am just gonna leave it like this. I also am gonna be making it tomorrow, so I don't wanna put in anything else that like would mess it up. So I kind of wish I had something else that would sit here so that I could put it. Maybe I could, can this weigh it down a little bit? Or maybe I'll be fine. All right, these are gonna go in the fridge. Well, if there's room, I'm gonna toss that. And nice. Okay, salt. Well, that's it. That was gonna go in the fridge or garbage. I mean. Okay. Get this in there. Okay, garbage. Yeah, I could have used a smaller bowl. It is what it is. I just want them to be able to like for sure be able to lay out flat. So then I use the big bowl. Food and drink category or not? Is that the Twitch police? Food or drink category? Monk. Okay. All right. I think the oil is pretty hot. All right. We're gonna put it in. Skizzle. No, tomorrow's not streamed. Tomorrow is what the fuck was I doing? Setting up the podcast and what else did I say? I don't remember what the heck else I said was happening tomorrow, but there's just a chain of events happening tomorrow, so. Oh, I have to film an ad for OTV. Yeah. So pod, OTV. And I think that's about it. There's one more thing. I forgot what it was. Maybe it was to book like a dentist appointment. I might have had that. Okay, it's making sounds. If there's no stream tomorrow, there might not be actually, yeah. I will be streaming possibly on Wednesday. I'm not sure. And if not Wednesday, then Thursday. Most definitely. Okay. Hitting toast with baguette? What happened? Season 2. Season 2 is happening. Oh, shoot. I totally forgot about my thing. Whoops. Is it burning? Oh, honestly, it's fine. I didn't put that much oil because I just didn't want to, so there's going to be a little less sizzling, but it looks good. Yeah, usually if you fry this in a lot of oil, it will definitely look good, but I'm not trying to do that right now. Season 2 of what? Don't tell them. No, don't say that, V. Don't. What? Hello? Are you jinxing it like that? I just don't want it to burn. Anything planned for Halloween? Honestly, no. I have like one party on like the 30th, and other than that, not really. My go-to sauce, honestly, when I'm lazy, I just add black vinegar or like a a dark vinegar with some water. But usually you could add it with like sugar to that, and it'll make it taste like sugar water. Will make it taste really good with the black vinegar, and also you could add like chili oil. Yeah. But when I'm lazy, I gotta cook this longer. I was worried it was gonna burn, so I turned down the heat, and I turned down the heat like a lot. Because this is not cooking as much. Honestly, it's not bad still. Just usually can go longer. I know, there's just like not many Halloween parties. Last year there was one every week, which was crazy. That was too much. And then now there's like no Halloween parties. Which I don't mind. I honestly don't mind being like kind of more, you know, low key this year, I guess, or whatever the heck. Yeah, there has been so much drama. All right. Honestly, I think this is good. Grab a plate. Yeah. Yeah, it would be better if I put more oil again, but nope. No more oil. Ta-da! Aesthetically, it would be nice, but... No, this is not the MevoCam. MevoCam is out there. This is my Samsung. Yeah. So here is the pancake. I'm just gonna cut it. And then I'm also gonna... I'm gonna make a little sauce real quick. This is my like mega easy sauce. I literally use this super mature vinegar, just chencho that they call it in Chinese. Just a small amount. Again, you could always add sugar, sugar and what else with it? I'm just gonna add a little bit of water because the vinegar is strong. Oh man, I don't got my little whisk on the side, but it's okay. Yeah, and then you can add chili oil if you want also. I'm just gonna cut this. Ooh. It's hot. This one is the one that has the least amount of scallion because I put it in the other ones. But I kind of think I like it this way because I'm not the biggest scallion lover. So other people can have more of it. Cheers. Mmm. Oh, crunchy. You hear the crunch? Mmm. Mm-hmm. I think this one I did add salt to. It's not too salty. I think I could have added salt to all of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I don't know how much of a difference it made. Maybe it's a bit better. But it is salt. Yeah, I think it is saltier. I think it's a good note to make. Got like, I could add half a tablespoon of salt to the dough, and it would be not even that much saltier. So I think for the recipe, you can definitely go a little heavier handed with the salt. I added more salt than she did in the video, and I sprinkled salt at the very end with my grinder. And it's still, I don't even taste like that. It's too salty. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. Mmm. The dough is soft too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the sprinkling helped a little bit. You got some layers in here. I feel like I do taste the scallion a bit more here. So I feel like they'll definitely taste it in the ones that are like really heavy. Mmm. I'm happy. Wow, that's awesome. Mmm. I wish I had this growing up. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna bring that over tomorrow. And I'm gonna crack open a cold one right now. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. Love that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh god. Salt pulls out flavor, so adding it later will add to the onion flavor. Yeah. So I think adding it at the end was good. So I think actually the ones that I didn't add salt to, they're not going to be as salty. So I think the trick tomorrow is before I cook it, I just add a layer of salt on top as I put it into the pan. Sure. Or something like that. Yeah. That'll be the compensation. What do I have here? I like OG Coke more too, but the problem is like it has a lot of sugar in it, so I don't know. I gotta do this. Hello, Wrath. Retrust in your witchcraft to make it work. Just salt. Adding salt. Young is on 15 games of Valorant. Bro, she is grinding. What a for she is. I can't believe it. Huh? For Valorant? Oh god. Sorry, one sec. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Oh, I just can't really do Valo like that anymore. I remember playing the other day and I was kind of like, dang. Like, I always want to say yes when friends ask me to play. And sometimes, like, I'm okay doing it, especially if I haven't played in, like, a really long time. But, I don't know. Valo is not that type of game anymore. But sometimes, maybe I will. Okay, I'm gonna do dishes, guys. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like my kitchen equipment to be enticing for me to do whatever. So I like pink. And if it's gonna make me like doing dishes more, I'm gonna get pink gloves. And it works. I also actually don't really mind doing dishes if I'm wearing gloves. I mean, sometimes, honestly, F it, I'll still do it even without. But I mind a lot less. Oh, Marvel Rivals. I mean, I'm also still down. If friends ever want to play it like once in a while, I'm also down for that. I don't mind. It's more like I know if I'm playing, if Myung's like, let's play Valo, we could play like a lot of games, not just one. So I don't want to take up a spot. And also I know I'm not going to want to play after like 2 games. I wish I liked it more sometimes. The only game my laggy, oh, so you just play that? Yeah, I mean, it happens. Sometimes, like, or sometimes, like, the only one that your friends play and stuff, too, so you gotta do it. You gotta make do with what you have. That's literally how I feel. I mean, like, the only time, like I said, I would play Valo or I would play Marvel Rivals is literally because of friends. Otherwise, I would never really play that often. I don't even play League solo queue off stream. Like, I don't mind playing League solo queue on stream, but off stream, I'm like, why would I subject myself to that? I would if it were TFT, though. Like, I would play TFT off stream because that's more of like a chill game. I feel I can like snack. I started watching this Chinese anime type of thing. It's called To Be Hero X or something like that. It's actually pretty good. I would recommend it to any of you guys who like have Crunchyroll or something. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's actually like a friend recommended it. The enemy, yeah, yay! I'm glad you guys know it. I was feeling like I have no one to talk to about this. To Be Hero X, okay, yeah. I binged like so many episodes of it yesterday because like once it got to a certain point, I was like, oh my god, I can't not watch it. So then I started. I think I'm like I went from like episode 3 to episode like 8 now. I watched like 5 episodes. I watched it while I was playing TFT. So the first season is done. I think I saw that they had like 20 episodes or something. I'm gonna watch it today again. To Be Hero X. It's like a Chinese anime. Well, I don't know, is it right to even call it anime if it's Chinese? I have no idea. Donghua? Donghua? Oh, Donghua. I see. That's so weird because, like, you know how Koreans are, like, the Korean animations are called manhwa? But the thing is, like, Chinese is also manhwa. Manhwa. That's what confused me. Because, like, Chinese also has the same way that they use to talk about animations or, like, stories. Yeah, if you guys have not yet, I definitely recommend it. You guys will get hooked after the first episode or two. I'm gonna wipe this too. This back. Oops. Okay. Korean manhwa and oh god, are different in that way. Yeah, they're just so similar. So that's what confused me. I was like always thinking that, like, isn't that a Chinese word? Okay. Nice, and then we're clean. Okay, this is awesome. I love this. I'm gonna wait till that pan is not hot anymore to clean it. Otherwise, we're good. Did I really stream another 6 hours afterwards? This did not feel like 6 hours. Would you do a watch party on stream of To Be Hero X? I don't think I'm allowed to. I totally would. It's a freaking sick show, and everyone would get into it. But I don't think I can. I watched the first arc, but then it seemed like it was about to hard pivot to different characters, so I stopped. What do you mean by first arc? Like the first 3 episodes? You have to be sponsored? Any B-Day vlog? Oh, yeah. It's actually coming out soon. I just reviewed the vlog today for my birthday vlog. They changed character pov. Yeah, they do that for all the arcs. But it's good. The first 3. But they go back to it and like, or this is not really gonna be a spoiler. It's basically like they will have different character arcs and you kind of like see how they all connect. So it's pretty cool. It's like the premise is kind of like there's these heroes and they're all on this, like, they all live at like levels of this tower or this building, and then you just learn about their stories. To watch Kaiju 8? I want to watch this one. I want to be Hero X. Yeah. Okay. What was I gonna do? I do have to do homework after stream. I saw Keone's message. Or like he added something to my calendar. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just have a lot of homework and everything. No, now I just want to watch it. I've just been needing a new show to watch because, like, I also started watching Nobody Wants This on Netflix because the new season just came out. I kind of like it. I kind of like it more than I liked season 1, I feel. I don't know. But so far, it's just like a nice little guilty-free Netflix show to watch if you guys are bored or whatever it is. It has Kristen Bell and what's his name? The guy from the OC. Yeah, they are. I think anything that's copyright related is kind of sketchy. Did you watch The Summer I Turned Pretty? I did not, but I feel like I pretty much did because I've seen so much clips of it, like so many clips of it on TikTok. I feel like I've watched the entire series. Like I watched the finale, I've watched like all the scenes that there needs to be, like, yeah. I would watch it if a new season came out, but I think I heard that they're coming out with a movie instead, so I'll watch that. Lord of the Mysteries when it gets more seasons out. Adam Brody, yes, that guy who's also married to Leighton Meester, and then she made a cameo in the new season, which was also fun to watch. I think it's really cute when they get their the actors of the SOs to like join in the scenes. Like back then when it was Friends and it was Jennifer Aniston, and then she had like Brad Pitt come in for a couple of episodes. Like I always think those little bits are fun. Yep, until they get divorced, and then you watch the reruns and you're like, oh. Dang. Okay, well. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm going to watch To Be Hero X while playing TFT. It's gonna be a splendid time. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be going over to work on the podcast setup. And I'm also gonna be filming a thing with OTV. And then the day after, we will be filming our first episode of We Were Fighting Season 2. So we're going to be doing that on Wednesday. Do I also have something on Wednesday? No, I don't. Oh, I do. Okay. I have lunch with my friend, and then I'm going to be filming the first season of We Were Fighting. Or the first episode. And then... Hold up. Let me actually see if I could ask my friend. Did she say 20? Actually, no, you know what? I won't reschedule. I'll be okay. I was worried about my energy levels. I think I'll be fine. Yeah. Time to sub to the Patreon again. Let's go. And then you guys can catch up on all the Patreon content because we have still been uploading even despite our break. So yeah, we'll be having season 2 come back. I'm really excited for you guys to see the new set and everything. But yeah, we're gonna be filming that like a couple days in a row. So yeah, I'm gonna have a couple days that is gonna be kind of busy. But I think it'll be okay. And then I'm gonna also, when I'm gonna be over, maybe you could plan to like see when I want to spend time over there. I might want to sleep over some of the days, I think. I just don't know if I want to do it this week or the week or next week, where I'm gonna be possibly sleeping over at Scara, Toast, and Sid's. Yeah, we'll see. Or I could just drive over every day. But you know, I could always I could sleep on the couch. Yeah, okay, anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching today's streams, whether it was the vocal lessons earlier today or whether it was the stream again tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. There's gonna be a new vlog coming out soon, a birthday vlog with like a bunch of other little miscellaneous things. It's a long vlog. It's gonna be like a 20-minute vlog again. And yeah, and I'll see you guys on We Were Fighting, because we're gonna be filming those. Okay, I'll probably see you guys Tuesday, Wednesday. Unless I'm spending time, unless I'm over. Okay, I'll be, the reason if I don't stream on Wednesday, okay, is because I would be over at half like other sub OTV house, and if we're hanging out and having a good time and spending time catching up with people, then I wouldn't be streaming. But I want you to know that would be the reason, because I haven't seen Toast in a while, and I would want to hang out with like Scara and Sid and stuff too, if people were hanging out. So if I don't stream, you know it's because I am catching up with my friends. But yes, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day and everything. Goodbye, goodbye.